the subject of the conference. As you know, the new Sustainable Development Goal has been approved recently, and the topic of this conference is specifically on poverty and equality, which are the two key aspects of the new agenda. And this is particularly relevant for UNDP because within the UN family, UNDP has the special responsibility of assisting the government on these two aspects, especially on poverty and inequality. So I think the timing couldn't be better, and we are here to learn and see new ways and ideas with whom we can support our partner and especially the government in this domain. We serve, I would say, three main areas of support. The first is the fact that it's a new agenda, so we have to support the government to feel this agenda is an important agenda for them. It's not a UN agenda, so message has to also be clear. So the first main area we're going to work both in terms of policy but also advocacy is for the government and all the stakeholders in our country to own and to feel their own agenda. This, I would say, is the first major political message that we should send. The second aspect is that when we talk about poverty, equality, and inequality, the new agenda is very radical because it's talking about eradication. So what I find particularly interesting in this conference is that there's been a lot of work trying to target and to identify where the poor are, who are the poor, and finding ways to be sure that our policy are efficient and effective in targeting these groups. So this is the second major area which I found particularly interesting in this conference. And a final major area and the result of this conference is that we are seeing terrible progress in terms of economic growth in Africa and especially also in a country where I'm served, that is Mozambique, but we are not seeing this translating to meaningful poverty reduction. So another major area of work is really to ensure that we have more coherence between what is the public narrative, that yes, we want to have inclusive growth, to address poverty, from what we see in the field. So the whole issue, how we actually ensure that this growth is inclusive, is a very large and complex issue, but that is an area which certainly we are going to be working on. Basically, what I've just mentioned, but we also have the advantages of being a wide network, so we can actually interact among each other, share experiences, share ideas, and bring what has worked in one country to another country and vice versa. And this conference, again, has really provided a unique opportunity for all of us to be together and also with our senior management from New York to interact on that. And hopefully we're going to go back with new energy and new spirit to push this, our role and our advisory services further when we go back to our country.